Imagine waking up this morning, checking your phone, and seeing headlines explode with one word no senior expected to hear overnight. Approved. While most of the country was asleep, a late-night decision sent shockwaves through Washington. And now millions of seniors are being told they could receive a $2,000 direct rebate check. No long waiting period. No endless debate dragging on for months. This happened fast, and that's exactly why so many Americans are just now hearing about it. If you rely on Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or a fixed retirement income, this is the kind of news that can instantly change how you're planning the next few months. Rising grocery prices, higher utility bills, prescription costs that never seem to come down. This potential rebate is being described as targeted relief meant to reach seniors who need help the most. But here's the part no one is explaining clearly yet. Not everyone will qualify. The timing matters, and missing one small detail could mean missing the money altogether. Overnight approvals like this don't happen often, and when they do, confusion spreads just as fast as excitement. Who exactly counts as eligible? Is this automatic, or do you need to take action? How soon could the money actually arrive, and what strings, if any, are attached? Some seniors could see relief sooner than expected, while others may need to move quickly to protect their spot. Before rumors take over and misinformation spreads, you need the facts, the timeline, and the truth behind this sudden approval. If this kind of update matters to you or someone you care about, hit the like button right now so more Americans see this and don't miss out on what could be a very real $2,000 boost. Now let's slow this down and walk through what this overnight decision actually means, why it's being talked about so quietly at first, and why seniors across the country are suddenly paying very close attention. When news breaks this fast, especially involving money, it creates a mix of excitement and confusion. And for seniors living on fixed incomes, confusion can be just as stressful as bad news. That's why it's so important to understand the full picture before assumptions take over. This $2,000 direct rebate didn't come out of nowhere. For months, lawmakers and federal agencies have been under pressure as costs continue to rise for essentials that seniors simply can't avoid. Grocery bills haven't gone back down. Prescription drug prices remain stubbornly high. Utility costs fluctuate wildly depending on season and location. And for millions of retirees, Social Security checks haven't stretched nearly as far as they used to. Behind the scenes, discussions have been happening about targeted relief rather than broad stimulus, and this overnight approval is the result of those quieter negotiations finally reaching a decision point. What makes this situation unusual is how quickly it moved. Normally, programs involving direct payments take weeks of public debate, amendments, and press coverage before anything is finalized. This time, the approval came late, with minimal fanfare, which is exactly why so many seniors are just now hearing about it. That doesn't mean it's fake or rushed. It means it was designed to move efficiently, focusing on relief rather than politics. Now, let's address the most important question on everyone's mind. Who is this actually for? While headlines say seniors, that doesn't automatically mean every American over a certain age will receive a check. In most cases like this, eligibility is tied to a combination of age, income, and benefit status. Seniors receiving Social Security retirement benefits, SSI or SSDI, are often at the center of these programs because their income data is already on file with the federal government. That makes it easier to identify who qualifies without requiring complicated applications. However, that also means accuracy matters. If your records aren't up to date, if your income information doesn't match IRS data, or if there's a discrepancy in your benefit status, it could delay or even block payment until the issue is resolved. This is why officials stress that seniors should pay attention to official notices and account updates over the coming days and weeks. Another key detail many people overlook is the word rebate. This isn't necessarily a traditional stimulus check like those sent during the pandemic. A rebate often implies a refund or adjustment based on costs already incurred or income thresholds already met. In practical terms, that means this payment is likely tied to specific financial criteria, not just age alone. For some seniors, it may be automatic. For others, there could be a verification step involved. Timing is another major concern. When approvals happen overnight, payments don't always arrive immediately. Systems need to process eligibility lists, coordinate with the Treasury, and schedule deposits or mailings. Some seniors may see direct deposits hit their accounts relatively quickly, especially if they already receive benefits electronically. Others may have to wait for paper checks, which always take longer. This difference alone can cause confusion, with some people celebrating while others worry they've been left out. It's also important to talk about expectations. A $2,000 payment can be life-changing for someone living month to month, but it's not a permanent fix. This rebate is designed as relief, not a replacement for ongoing income. Seniors should think carefully about how they plan to use it, prioritizing essentials and stability. That said, the immediate relief it provides can be significant, especially for those behind on bills or facing unexpected expenses. There's also the question of whether this money is taxable or affects other benefits. In many relief programs, rebates are structured to avoid counting as income for purposes of Social Security or SSI eligibility. But every program has its own rules, and assuming too much can lead to unpleasant surprises later. That's why understanding the official guidance once released is so important. Scammers are another unfortunate reality whenever news like this breaks. Anytime people hear approved and $2,000, bad actors rush in with fake calls, emails, and messages claiming to help seniors get their money faster. The truth is, no legitimate government program will ever ask for your Social Security number over the phone, demand fees, or require payment through gift cards or wire transfers. Seniors should be especially cautious in the days following this announcement, as scams tend to spike during periods of uncertainty. For caregivers and family members, this is also a moment to stay involved. Many seniors rely on help managing finances, checking mail, or navigating online accounts. A quick conversation can make a big difference, ensuring that important notices aren't missed and that decisions are made thoughtfully rather than under pressure. It's also worth noting that not all seniors receive benefits in the same way. Some receive Social Security retirement only. Others receive SSI due to limited income and resources. Some are on SSDI and have since reached retirement age. Each category can be treated slightly differently under federal programs, even when the headline sounds universal. That nuance doesn't always make it into breaking news alerts, but it matters when it comes to real money. As more details emerge, there will likely be a mix of official announcements, clarifications, and updates. Some will come from federal agencies. Others may come from state-level programs coordinating with federal relief. Keeping track of reliable information will be key. Jumping to conclusions based on social media posts or incomplete headlines can lead to unnecessary stress. One thing history has shown is that when relief is approved quickly, it's often because there's recognition of real need. Seniors have been particularly vulnerable to inflation and rising costs, and policymakers are well aware that fixed incomes don't adjust easily to economic shifts. This rebate reflects that reality, even if it doesn't solve every problem. For seniors who do qualify, this payment could provide breathing room. It could mean catching up on rent, paying down credit card balances, or simply feeling less anxious about the next utility bill. That emotional impact is just as important as the financial one. Money isn't just numbers on a screen. It's security, dignity, and peace of mind. If you're wondering what to do right now, the most important thing is to stay informed and patient. Watch for official notices, check your benefit accounts, and be cautious about unsolicited contact. If action is required, clear instructions will come through legitimate channels. Acting too quickly based on rumors can be just as risky as doing nothing at all. This overnight decision is a reminder that change can happen quickly, even when it feels like nothing ever moves in Washington. For seniors who've been feeling left behind by rising costs and slow adjustments, this rebate represents recognition and relief, even if it's temporary. As more information becomes available, understanding the details will be critical. Who qualifies, how payments are delivered, and what steps, if any, are required will determine how helpful this program ultimately is. Staying engaged and informed puts you in the best position to benefit. And that's exactly why conversations like this matter. When accurate information reaches people early, fewer mistakes are made and fewer opportunities are missed. If this update helped you better understand what's going on and why it matters, make sure you like this video so more Americans see it, stay informed, and don't miss out on relief that could make a real difference.